everybody, this is Vasavi from At Home. Welcome all to yet another video in which we are going to solve few problems based on section formula. The section formula is x equals Lx2 plus mx1 over L plus m, okay, where L and m are the ratios and y will be equal to Ly2 plus Ly1 over, this is my1, okay, sorry, my1 over L plus m, okay. So this is what the formula we have for the section formula. Let us do the problem. Here the problem states, find the coordinates of the points of trisection of the line segment joining 4, -1 and -2, -3, right? So they say that you have a line which joins the 2 points. So let me take the first point as A, where A is given as 4, -1, okay? And you have the B here at the other end. So that is -2, -3. And they say it is trisection of the line. So this line is divided into 3 parts, 3 equal parts. So I just make the cuts here and I call it C and D, okay. So we are going to find out the coordinates of C and D, and given that it is a trisection, you know the portion will be 3 equal parts, right? So I take 1:1:1. So while solving the problem, let me redraw this and I'll just tell you. First let's find out the C and then we would go in for the D coordinates, okay. So for time being, let us forget the D. Just take this A and B and the C part alone, okay. Now I take this as my x1, y1, maybe this is 4 and -1 is given, and the x2, y2 is given as -2, -3, right? And the ratio we already know, this is 1 part, and C to B it is 2 part, right? Because see, you have 1 plus 1, 2 parts this side. So using this as L and M and these two coordinates as x1, y1 and x2, y2, let us do the solve the problem. So my x comma y, I take the C as x comma y this time. So my x would be equal to L. L is 1, right? 1 times x2. x2 is -2 plus, okay, I put that in brackets, m. m is 2. 2 times 4. Understood? Just take the x values divided by the ratios, that is 1 plus L plus M, right? 1 plus 2. So this is going to be -2 plus 8 over 3. So that's 6 over 3, which gives you 2, okay? So you got your x as 2. Now your y would be equal to, same way, L. L is 1 times the y2. y2 is -3, okay, plus m. m is 2 times the y1 is -1, okay, divided by 1 plus 2. So that is going to be -3 minus 2 over 3. So your answer is -5 over 3. Got it? So you got the C values as, C is 2, -5 over 3. Okay? So that is done. So let us take the next line. I just draw the same line once again. And this time let us forget the C. Okay? Needn't bother about the C. we take the D part. Okay, you can do this problem in many ways. I am just doing it in this way. So this is 4 comma negative 1, and here it is negative 2 comma negative 3, right? So we are going to find, this time your D coordinates are x and y. So let us find out. So now this time here your L is 2 and M is 1. So let's do finding out the x first. So your x is equal to L. L is 2 times negative 2. Okay, that is your x2 plus M. M is 1. 1 times the x1, which is 4 over 2 plus 1 this time, right? Okay, so that will be negative 4 positive plus 4 over 3, that is 0, right? So you got that as 0. Now your y would be, this is for D, okay? And previously we did for C. Now your y will be L. L is 2 times y2. y2 is negative 3 plus M is 1 times negative 1 over 2 plus 3. So that is going to be negative 6 minus 1 over 1 plus 2 plus 1, right? So that's 3. So this is going to be negative 7 over 3. Okay. So your D value is, D is 0 comma negative 7 over 3. Isn't that easy? That's all. So you got your C as well as D here. Okay. Let's move on to the next problem. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points this and this is divided by this. So here they have given you your A value, A coordinate, the B, the two extremes are given, and the point which divides them, let me take it as P, is given. You are asked to find the ratio. That is, you need to find what is your L and M here. Okay. See, I take this as x1, y1, this is x2, and here this is y2, and these points I take it as x and y. Okay, let me substitute that. So your x equals, the first point x, right? X is minus 1 equals L times x2. x2 is 6 plus M times, M we don't know, M times x1. x1 is negative 3. Okay, over L plus M. So that would be 6L minus 3M divided by L plus M, right? This is equation 1. This is equal to negative 1. Okay, so from this what I do is, that implies, I'm just cross multiplying it. Okay, you got this as negative 1 here, right? So I'm just cross multiplying. So what happens, I get, that implies 6L minus 3M equals minus 1 times L plus M. Okay, I'm just multiplying the L plus M there. So that would give you 6L minus 3M equals minus L minus M. So let us take the L's to one side. So that would be 6L plus L, right, is equal to minus M plus 3M. So this would be 7L equals 2M. So your L over M is equal to 2 over 7, right? So the ratio is L is to M equals 2 is to 7. Got it? This is the ratio. See, here I have taken the x values, okay? If you want, you can take the y values. I have just applied here x equals Lx2 plus mx1 over L plus m. I just applied this formula. If you want, you can do like y equals, using that also you can solve this, okay? Anyway, the ratio is going to be the same. So I hope you understood this. So let us move on to the third problem, where the 4 vertices are given for a parallelogram. So they say the picture is a parallelogram. So you can just draw the parallelogram. Okay. Yeah, I just draw that roughly. And the points are given like, this is 1, comma 2. And you have 4, comma y. Right? Then this side it is x, comma 6. And here it is 3, comma 5. Okay. You need to find out what is your x and y. So what I do is I'm going to use a section formula. So for that I'm going to just draw the diagonals. So in a parallelogram the diagonals bisect each other, right? You have a point here. Let me take it as P, and this be A, B, C, D. Okay, I take like this. Now you have a point, the midpoint over here as P, and we know the diagonals bisect each other. So let me find out what is it, okay? So the P is going to be the midpoint of the AC, right? We are going to find out the x coordinate. X coordinate is x coordinate of the point P. Here it is equal, right? Equal half. So your L and M is 1, okay? So I can just do 1 plus x over 2. And your y coordinate would be, add up the y values, so that is 2 plus 6 over 2, that is 8 over 2, which is 4. Now you got this as, the point is 1 plus x over 2 comma 4. Now I'm going to take the other diagonal. We know that P is the midpoint of BD also, right? So let us find the x coordinate and y coordinate of that. So that implies your x coordinate is equal to, add up the two values of x, so that is 4 plus 3 over 2, so that is 7 over 2, okay? And now the y coordinate is equal to y plus 5 over 2. So here you got the points as 7 over 2 comma y plus 5 by 2. Since these two, equation 1 is equal to equation 2, right? So I just take from 1 and 2. So you have the x terms, x coordinates I'm going to equate. So that is 1 plus x over 2 equals 7 over 2, right? That implies your x is equal to 6. Likewise, now let us equate the y coordinates. So you have y plus 5 by 2 is equal to 4, right? The y coordinate here is 4. So that implies y plus 5 equals 8. Therefore, your y is 3. So the coordinates of the point P will be, P is equal to 6, comma 3. Okay. Hope this video was useful to you. Thank you. See you in my next video. Till then, bye from Vasavi.